Last month, a Delhi family went through a traumatic time when 20-year-old Anmol Juneja had a road accident. He was declared brain dead in hospital, but in that moment of incredible grief, they decided that they were going to have something positive come out of it. They decided they were going to donate his organs, and they did, and saved 30 lives. Anmol is now the poster boy for organ donation. You'll see his posters near AIIMS and government ads. And now his father, Madan Mohan, and his cousins, Kanika and Nupur, are joining us to talk about what went into the decision. Thank you all for coming here. Now, you know, it's of course very difficult for his father, Madan Mohan ji, because it's just been a month. Can you tell us what happened that day?
It's he was coming from, he was a very lively person, all right. So he was with his friends and he was coming back home. And Madhu Vihar flyover, I guess.
Yeah.
A truck trolley hit him, and unfortunately he was not wearing a helmet. And that's where the tragedy began. But there was this, I guess, what's the name of the family? Mr.
Prasanna.
Yeah.
They took him to hospital.
Yes. Despite they had an international flight, they still took
That's amazing.
That's really amazing. We really want to thank the family, and he took him to the Max Hospital
Because that was the closest hospital
Yeah.
in Parparganj. So they took him to the Max Balaji Hospital. It's a private hospital.
What I wanted to ask Madan Mohan ji कि ये जो बहुत लोग हैं जो जानते तो हैं कि organ donation करना चाहिए, लेकिन बहुत भ्रम होते हैं. Lot of people have lots of problems with it. How long did it take you to come to this decision? कितना टाइम लग गया आप लोगों को डिसाइड करने के लिए?
1 second.
1 second. आपको पता था कि यही करना है?
नहीं, डॉक्टरों ने मुझे बोला कि तुम्हारे बेटे की ब्रेन डेथ हो चुकी, ये वापस ही नहीं आ सकती. अगर आप इसको अफोर्ड कर सकते हो हमारे हॉस्पिटल, तो हम इसको वेंटिलेटर पे रखेंगे. यंग बॉडी है, कितने दिन दिल धड़केगा कह नहीं सकते. और मैंने उसी टाइम डिसीजन ले लिया कि बेटे को तिल तिल मरते नहीं देखूं.
आप उनके organs donate कर देंगे?
मैं इसके ऑर्गन डोनेट करूँगा.
We spoke to Dr. Aarti Vij of the organ transplant thing, and she said that their story was so inspiring that the number of organ donations have tripled after Anmol's story because it got coverage. I just want to, obviously it's very hard for you to say, talk about this, Madan Mohan ji, but you were telling us that it was a little complicated. There were people in the family who were opposed to it as well.
Yeah. Actually.
See, it's very natural because, you know, he was living. He was mentally
Only
dead.
20, yeah.
Yeah, he was 20, of course, and then he was mentally dead. His heart was, you know, beating. So, obviously, you know, why would we want to kill our own brother?
Yeah.
It's really like killing your own brother. So, there were apprehensions. They were like, should we really do it? Or, you know, there's this belief in God, like probably a miracle would happen.
Exactly.
Probably. Because the doctors had said, wait for a miracle. So, they were like, probably, let's just wait. Because donating is like, you're really like, the person will die for sure. So, they're like, no, we want to wait, we want to see. Especially
And then who convinced them?
it was my father who talked to our Tayaji because Tayaji was shattered. He was like, he was not in his senses. He was like, I don't know, my son is dying in front of me and I am helpless.
In fact, we couldn't just, I mean, that was unbelievable. Anmol, okay, I still don't believe it. He was dying and he was on the bed, and finally we got to know that the organs are being donated. And then I was like,
So yeah, my dad talked to Tayaji, and Tayaji, somehow he got convinced because then he realized that yes, you know, we need to do this and it's the right thing to do. But the most, but where the problem lied was with my Taiji because she was in a shock.
Anmol's mother.
She's still in the
mother. She was in a
she's
shock and
still-
she was like, I mean,
She wanted to keep him
She's
alive
still
however
yes,
much.
mental
yeah,
trauma.
exactly. Even if it's
And then who convinced her?
Taiji.
Yeah.
He was like, I guess he told her that, see, मतलब in Hindi he was
आपने
like,
कहा-
हमारा बेटा तो मर जाएगा, but कई जिंदगियों में जिंदा रहेगा.
मदन मोहन जी, डॉक्टर्स ने हमें बताया कि कैसे 30 लोगों की जान बच रही है अनमोल के ऑर्गन से. ये एक ही महीना हुआ है. क्या आपको लगता है कि उस बारे में क्या सोचते हैं कि कुछ थोड़ी सी संतावना मिलती है आपको?
बस जिंदगी में भुला तो नहीं पाऊंगा।
आपके लिए
पर
बहुत
तसल्ली मिलती है
तसल्ली मिलती है, बिल्कुल।
कि मेरा बेटा जिंदा है, कई लोगों में जिंदा है।
उनको देखने का मन करता है, उनसे मिलने का मन करता
बहुत
है। Did your family ask?
It's like we appealed on the this news channels. It is unofficial. मतलब it officially you cannot. They cannot come.
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
It's not legal, right? But unofficially we want them to come and
Meet us.
Do you think they know who's that?
This is the medium so
Yeah.
that they can know.
Exactly.
Because it's not
Thanks to
legal.
you.
We cannot
Whoever got it
contact
on the
them.
7th of December
Yeah.
are the ones who may have got Anmol's organs, right?
Yes.
It is
Exactly.
illegal, of course, but there are some people, I've been reading about this, and there are some people who suggest internationally that the best way to legalize all of this and to encourage people is to encourage it to be a transparent process. Do you
Exactly.
think people should know who's donated?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why is that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because maybe we can talk to them and
See, it's like we have emotions involved with it, right? We know that my brother is somewhere in an old lady, in a
fact-
kid, and
in
we
fact,
would,
I would say-
we would see that Anmol.
yeah, Kanika, I would say that forget about us. At least their parents.
Yes.
My Taiji was so shy. She's still in the mental trauma. I mean, she got a heart attack recently. Minor heart attack, yeah. And it's very difficult for a person to just get out of it. And it's very, very difficult. In fact, I can't even tell you. It's very difficult for a family to get out of that. Suppose if those people who come to us and they meet us and we can talk to them.
It is very important
Exactly.
for you.
That
Madan
is
Mohan ji,
requisite, I would say. It is very requisite.
जो लोग कहते हैं, जो लोग ये सोचते हैं कि नहीं करना चाहिए क्योंकि अंधविश्वास है उनको या कुछ है, आप उनको क्या कहना चाहेंगे कि क्यों करना चाहिए? आप उनको क्या कहेंगे?
ऐसा है, आंखें तो सारी दुनिया दान करती है, वो तो मरने के बाद भी करी जा सकती है। ये ऑर्गन्स तो तभी डोनेट किए जा सकते हैं कि जब दिल धड़क रहा हो।
Yeah.
ये तो सिर्फ ब्रेन डेथ में हो सकता है, ब्रेन डेथ जिसकी हो जाए डिक्लेयर।
अनमोल के क्या क्या ऑर्गन्स गए थे?
ये तो डॉक्टर जानते हैं।
Okay.
Apart
Kidney-
from the heart,
Brief-
I guess everything.
Everything, skin and
Because we
everything.
did not
Skin.
get a donor for the
Yeah,
heart.
we
Skin,
actually
balls,
donated the heart also, but the
हार्ट,
donor,
लीवर, किडनी,
Pancreas.
बैन मोरा,
तो लोगों को क्यों करना चाहिए डोनेट? आप बताइए लोगों को, ताकि अनमोल से बाकी लोगों को भी इंस्पिरेशन मिले।
जाने वाला तो जाएगा ही जाएगा, उसको तो कोई रोक नहीं सकता। कम से कम कई लोग तो जी जाएंगे।
Exactly.
मन को तसल्ली तो रहेगी कि हमारा अनमोल, आज मुझे तसल्ली है कि मेरा अनमोल इस
मन को
धरती
तसल्ली
पे
है
है,
आपको?
बिल्कुल, कि इस धरती पे है, गया नहीं, जिंदा है। मेरे पास नहीं तो औरों के पास सही 34 लोगों में जिंदा है वो।
34 लोग, 34, I got the
34.
number of 34 people.
उसका हार्ट काम नहीं आया कि कोई मिला नहीं जिसको हार्ट लगे, पर उसके हार्ट के वाल्व कह रहे हैं डॉक्टर लगाए हैं हमने। एक मेरे को एक पेशेंट का पता लगा है,
पता लग गया है?
वो हमारे घर आए थे।
आप मिल भी चुके हैं?
नहीं, मैं उस पेशेंट से नहीं मिला,
उनको
अब-
क्या मिला अनमोल का?
उनको किडनी मिली।
और उन्होंने आपको कैसे ट्रेस किया?
बहुत मुश्किल से लोगों के मिन्नत करके, टीवी के माध्यम से उनको पता लगा। हमारा एड्रेस आया था 13/314, वो गीता कॉलोनी एक एक ब्लॉक में घूमे,
और
अन-
क्या थैंक यू बोलने आए थे?
थैंक यू बोलने आए
That's an
थे।
amazing story.
उनका बेटा और उसका भाई, उस लेडी का, दिल्ली पुलिस
उनको
में
मिलके कैसा लगा आपको?
बहुत अच्छा लगा। दिल्ली पुलिस में सब इंस्पेक्टर है वो,
Oh my God.
जिनको लगी है उस लेडी को, और वो 4 साल से डायलिसिस पे थी।
And एक नई जिंदगी मिली है उनको।
और मुझे खुशी है, थैंक्स है इनका और वो वालों का, कि ये व्यापार नहीं करते,
Exactly.
जो एक्चुअल नीडी हैं उन्हीं को देते हैं। जब वो अमीर गरीब का भेदभाव नहीं है वहाँ। ये जो हमारी सरकारी संस्था है और वो, थैंक्स।
Thank you, Madan Mohan ji, that you shared your story, and such an amazing story. And thank you all for coming and telling us that story as well. That amazing story, and ending on such a note of how they met one of the people who benefited from Anmol's liver. That's really from Anmol's kidney. उनके किडनी मिला था उनको. Thank you so much for
I
sharing
would
that.
also
like
have
to
a
add
message to say. Can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that we are youngsters and we don't really think of wearing helmets because somehow or the other we have this mentality हमें कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
Exactly.
Dude, can we die? So we can die, and we all are vulnerable here. And as a youngster, I would like to appeal that it's really important, if not for yourself, for your parents. See your parents. They really love you. Please don't be careless.
That is a really, thanks Kanika for making that appeal. Thank you very much, Madan Mohan ji, for coming.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.